Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day in Jesus. I'm with New Life Church, Albany, Georgia. I want to show us a series of books today. This is of one. And actually, I say of books, they're actually Kindle books. I haven't been able to find the hard copies of this, but it's the Textus Receptus Bible series. So I'm going to bring up a few of these. I think I was looking for an LSV Bible. We had a viewer want me to do a review on the LSV, so I was like, okay, and so I was looking that up, and this came up. So we just showed you the Tyndale of 1534. Here's the Bishop's Bible of 1568. Again, this is all on Kindle, and I'm going to read like a the little blurb they have beside these. But I thought this may help. Like you've got Weigel's Octupla, which is the New Testament, and then the Genesis Octupla that has a lot of this in here. But if you're online, this type thing, and it's only $1.99, so you can read with the free app. Okay, so this is the sixth Bible in the Textus Receptus Bible's historical series. Bishop's Bible done by Parker in the reign of Elizabeth, her of blessed memory. The Bishop's Bible was produced under the authority of the established Church of England in 1568, substantially revised in 1572, and the 1602 edition was prescribed as the base text for the King James 1611. The thorough Calvinism of the Geneva Bible offended the Church of England, to which almost all of its bishops subscribed. They associated Calvinism with Presbyterianism, which sought to replace the government of the church by bishops with government by lay leaders. However, they were aware that the Great Bible of 1539, which was the only version then legally authorized for use in Anglican worship, was severely deficient, and that much of the Old Testament and Apocrypha was translated from the Latin Vulgate rather than the original Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Okay, and I'll read the last paragraph here. The Textus Receptus Bibles are noted for their advanced navigation, which makes them useful as reference work in the ebook environment. You can find books, chapters, and verses quickly and easily, then jump back to the chapter and book indexes just as easily. But here's some of the ones in here, and I'm not sure how many are in this. This is like book 8. It's the Textus Receptus Bible. Somebody, Higeno Morales, also just sent me an electronic Bible that I haven't had time to sit down and figure out how to use before I do a review on it. I need to, though. I just thought about that. Appreciate him doing that. And historical series, book number 7. I'll just show you a few. But again, so at $1.99, you can get 10 of these for $19.90. And I'm not sure if Kindle books do sales tax. If not, maybe people in government will hear our congressman to start charging sales tax. That would be good. But like Young's was really the first one I saw. This is book 9. And this is the one Young who did like Young's Concordance, which is a rival to Strong's, who, like Peter Ruckman, preferred Young's. I've done a review on Young's and Strong's, like how to use Strong's. And the Young's one still gets some views, but the Strong would get a lot of views. But it's probably just because it's more popular. Let's see what else we've got here. This is, and this one was really cool too. This is the Julius Smith translation. This is the 10th in the Textus Receptus from 1876. Make sure it's up there. Good. Appreciate Sister Fran zooming in and out. So this is just a series I want to make you aware of. I personally don't use a lot of electronic Bibles. When I do, I'm on Blue Letter Bible, and it seems to fit the needs I've got. But some of you that are, I just wanted, if you weren't aware of it, to make you aware of this. I did want to read to you a little bit of this. This is considered to be the first complete translation of the Bible into English by a woman. The Bible is titled The Holy Bible, containing the Old and New Testament, translated literally from the original tongues, published 1876. Who's Julia Smith? Julia Smith of Glastonbury, Connecticut, had a working knowledge of Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. Her father had been a Congregationalist minister before he became a lawyer. Having read the Bible in its original languages, she set about creating her own translation, which she completed in 1855 after a number of drafts. The work is strictly literal rendering, always translating a Greek or Hebrew word with the same word whenever possible. Smith accomplished this work on her own in the span of 8 years, 1847 1855. She had sought no help in the venture, even writing, "I don't see that anybody can know more about it than I do." Well, there you go. Smith's insistence on complete literalness, plus an effort to translate each original word with the same English word, combined with an odd notion of Hebrew tenses, often translating the Hebrew imperfect tense with the English future, results in a translation that is mechanical and often nonsensical. However, such a translation, if overly literal, might be valuable to consult checking the meaning of some individual verse. One notable feature of the translation was the prominent use of the divine name Jehovah throughout the Old Testament of this Bible version. In 1876, at 84 years of age, some 21 years after completing her work, she finally sought publication. The cost of 4,000 were personally funded by Julia and her sister Abby Smith. The 1,000 copies printed were offered for $2.50 each, but her household auction in 1884 sold about 50 remaining copies. It fell into obscurity. And here's Jeremiah 22:23 showing its lack of flow into literalness. "Thou dwelling in Lebanon, building his nest in the cedars, how being compassionate in pangs coming to thee, the pain is in her bringing forth." See, I can understand that. I don't know. However, the translation was the only contemporary English translation out of the original languages available to English readers until the publication of the revised version of 1881-1884. This makes it an invaluable Bible for this period. So, just the Textus Receptus Bible series. It's just kind of a neat thing. 10 in the series, and maybe something you want to look at. So God bless. I'll talk with you later in Jesus' name.